a great start considering all of the other people who are struggling with the bat, i.e. the Mets, who look like an absolute travesty.
Yep.
Offensively,
it's
right
ugly. Now. It's ugly, and they were supposed to be, up there with the Padres, Dodgers with that kind of offense. And they are lacking sorely. But
pitching staff's been amazing.
Pitching staff's amazing, and like you were saying, like if there's fatigue, the Mets have depth. We got two.
Oh, yeah.
We got two number 2 starters coming back. So we'll be fine there. The Mets need to score like 3 runs a game, and we should be good. But we're not doing that.
Is Taijuan Walker the comeback player of the year?
Dude, he looks so good
right now.
Like, I'm for it because he looks ridiculous, and I think he was definitely a question mark when they brought him over. Like we knew he had some talent, but it was a little unclear as to what we were gonna get. But we're getting a stud. I don't know what his ERA is right now, but I mean
2.14 ERA.
2.14, nasty. That's ridiculous.
2.14 ERA. He's got 4 starts. He's 1-1 because the offense is an absolute abomination.
Yep.
21 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts. The one thing I think that he is getting a little lucky with, and I don't think is sustainable over time. So now his FIP is still a 3.04.
Okay.
So he is pitching close to what they're saying, what it's looking like.
Right.
His whip is similar to last year. His hits per 9 are down. His strikeouts are slightly up, but his walks, he's currently walking 6 per 9. And that's not sustainable across the season.
Yeah, I think he is walking people and getting some like lucky plays behind him. Yep.
And that's where I think like I love the numbers, right? The on the surface level.
Yep.
He keeps walking 6 guys per 9 innings. He's going to struggle. I think looking at it before, he's got somewhere in the ballpark of 14 walks.
Okay. I think he had his blow-up game was bad against the Cubs.
He's got 14 walks on the season and in 21 innings pitched.
Yeah, that's not great. But it's like an Ohtani situation. If he figures it out and brings that down a little bit more and then continues to be doing all the successful things he has, I think he'll be fine. But then that also begs the question, and I think there isn't a very obvious answer, when Syndergaard comes back, when Carrasco comes back, which one of these Mets pitchers is going to the bullpen, and I have my pick already. I would say it's going to be Peterson.
You think Peterson goes to the...
As much as I think the baseball purists will be like, but you need a lefty in your rotation. I don't know if you really do now.
Well, with how much everybody goes to the bullpen in general, like the Mets did it last night, and I'm talking about the Mets taking out DeGrom too early, and they bring in Luke because he's immediately facing a lefty.
Yep.
And he has that start off, like, let's go, let's chase it down. When you're going that in the 7th inning, you're putting in a lefty for a lefty-on-lefty situation already.
Yep. When
it finally gets to the point that it really even matters, you're going to your bullpen.
Exactly.
And you have guys who are doing that. So I don't feel you need to. Yeah, Peterson's been a struggle bus so far. I just don't know if he's pitched enough innings for me to really give an earnest idea that I think he's going to go. He definitely has to pick up how well he's doing, or he's going to clearly need to be replaced.
Yep.
But looking at his last few, I mean, his last start, not bad. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. Really, he's got 2 bad starts, and he's got 2 real good starts.
Yeah. So
6 innings pitched, under 2 runs.
I agree that I wouldn't hate to see a little more sample size, but that question's definitely going to be posed sooner rather than later. I know Carrasco's pretty close to coming back. Syndergaard, I think we're getting early June possibly. So it's gonna be soon. And he'll probably go into a long relief role, maybe a 6th starter. When, like you said, could be questions of pitchers kind of burning out. They want to save arms, especially if the Mets could be in playoff contention. So he's definitely not going to go away. But we'll see. I think he is the easiest person to move right now.
But I don't look at his stuff as like so overpowering and dominant that like a move to the bullpen is like a high leverage move.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. But
he's got enough mix of pitches that he's Steven Matz.
Yeah,
he's Steven Matz.
I mean, honestly, Steven Matz threw harder too. So like that, if Matz went to the bullpen, I would have been even more comfortable with that as an option. But yes, I don't disagree with you. His stuff isn't crazy. He hits 90 to 92. He has good off speed, but I don't know if like he'll even thrive in the bullpen.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see there.
Baseball lifestyle, it's my lifestyle.